In a decisive move, the government of Burkina Faso has suspended the French international television station TV5 for 6 months. This decision underscores the military government's commitment to safeguarding national security and maintaining public order. The suspension, while controversial, highlights the delicate balance between press freedom and national security, especially during transitional periods. Let's explore why this action was necessary, the broader context surrounding it, and the potential implications. Burkina Faso has a vibrant and diverse media environment, with numerous local radio stations, newspapers, and television channels. This diversity fosters a dynamic discourse and provides the public with various perspectives. However, the presence of foreign media has always been a double-edged sword. While they offer broader perspectives and international news coverage, foreign media sometimes clash with local interests and national security priorities. Foreign media outlets have long played a crucial role in Burkina Faso. They provide coverage on global events and offer alternative viewpoints that local media might not cover. However, this influence is not always benign. Foreign media can sometimes carry biases or perspectives that do not align with the host country's priorities. This is particularly problematic in a country like Burkina Faso, which is navigating a complex political transition and facing significant security challenges. TV5, a French international television network, has been a significant player in Burkina Faso's media landscape. Known for its comprehensive news coverage and cultural programming, it has a substantial viewership. However, this influence comes with responsibilities that TV5 has not always met. The network's reporting on Burkina Faso has at times been perceived as biased or sensationalist, which can exacerbate tensions and undermine national stability. The Burkinabe government has cited national security concerns as the primary reason for suspending TV5. The communications regulator, CSC, accused TV5 of spreading malicious insinuations and disinformation about the country's transitional government. This includes hosting critics of the military regime and broadcasting reports that undermine government efforts to maintain peace and stability. These are serious allegations that highlight the potential dangers of irresponsible journalism. The government's official statements indicate that TV5's broadcasts were deemed to threaten public order and stability. Given the country's current transitional phase, maintaining stability is of utmost importance. The government has a duty to protect its citizens and ensure that the media does not become a tool for destabilization. In this context, the suspension of TV5 can be seen as a necessary measure to prevent the spread of disinformation and maintain public order. The allegations against TV5 are not without merit. The network has been accused of biased reporting and spreading information that undermines the government's efforts. For instance, TV5 recently hosted Newton Ahmed Barry, a prominent critic of the military regime who led the election commission from 2014 to 2021. This move was criticized by the CSC, which saw it as an attempt to undermine the legitimacy of the current government. Furthermore, TV5 was already suspended on April 28th for 2 weeks after broadcasting a report by Human Rights Watch that accused the military of killing civilians. These actions suggest a pattern of behavior that could be harmful to national security. TV5 has expressed disappointment over the suspension. In a statement, the network refuted the allegations, emphasizing their commitment to impartial journalism and the importance of press freedom. However, the government's stance suggests otherwise. The Burkinabe authorities believe that TV5's reporting has crossed the line between legitimate journalism and malicious disinformation. In this light, the suspension is not just a punitive measure, but a necessary step to protect national interests. The suspension of TV5 has several implications for the media landscape in Burkina Faso. On a local level, it serves as a signal to other media outlets to prioritize national interests and maintain journalistic integrity. The government's action is a reminder that freedom of the press comes with responsibilities. Media outlets must balance their reporting with the country's stability and security needs. This move aims to foster a more responsible media environment that supports the country's stability during its transitional phase. Before we continue, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis and updates on this and other important issues. Your support helps us bring you the content that matters. On an international level, the suspension has strained relations between France and Burkina Faso. France, being the home country of TV5, has voiced its concerns over the suspension. French authorities and media organizations have advocated for the protection of journalistic freedoms, emphasizing the importance of a free press. However, Burkina Faso's government has made it clear that national security takes precedence. This stance is not unique to Burkina Faso. Many countries prioritize national security over press freedom, especially during periods of political instability. While critics argue that this suspension could stifle press freedom, it is essential to understand that freedom comes with responsibility. The government's action is a reminder that media outlets must be mindful of their influence and the potential consequences of their reporting. In the context of Burkina Faso's current challenges, maintaining national security is paramount. The suspension of TV5 is a proactive measure to prevent the spread of disinformation and ensure that the media does not become a destabilizing force. The public's reaction to the suspension has been mixed. Many citizens support the government's decision, believing it to be a necessary step for national security. They appreciate the government's efforts to ensure stability during this transitional period. For these supporters, the suspension is seen as a justified action to protect the country's interests and prevent the spread of harmful information. They argue that in times of crisis, extraordinary measures are sometimes necessary to maintain order and security. On the other hand, some citizens and media experts criticize the suspension as undermining democratic principles and press freedom. They argue that a free press is essential for holding governments accountable and ensuring transparency. These critics believe that the suspension sets a dangerous precedent and could lead to further restrictions on media freedom. They worry that this action could pave the way for increased censorship and self-censorship among local media outlets, stifling the free flow of information. However, it is crucial to consider the broader context. Burkina Faso is not the only country to take such measures. Similar actions have been taken by other African nations, such as Ethiopia and Tanzania, which have also restricted foreign media in the name of national security. These countries face similar challenges and have prioritized stability over press freedom. While these measures are controversial, they reflect the difficult choices that governments must make to protect their citizens and maintain order. For TV5, the suspension is a significant setback. It not only affects their viewership, but also raises questions about their future operations in countries with similar political climates. The network must reassess its reporting strategies to align with local interests and avoid further conflicts with host governments. This situation highlights the challenges that international media face when operating in politically sensitive environments. They must balance their commitment to impartial journalism with the need to respect local laws and priorities. Other foreign media outlets might also feel the impact of this suspension. It could lead to stricter regulations and increased scrutiny on international journalists working in Burkina Faso. These media organizations must be prepared to navigate a more challenging operating environment where their actions are closely monitored by local authorities. They must ensure that their reporting is accurate, balanced, and sensitive to the local context to avoid similar repercussions. In the long run, Burkina Faso's media policies might undergo significant changes. The government could implement more stringent controls to ensure that media operations support the country's stability and security. This could involve stricter regulations on foreign media, increased monitoring of local outlets, and measures to promote responsible journalism. While these changes could restrict press freedom, they might be necessary to maintain order and protect national interests during this transitional period. The suspension of TV5 in Burkina Faso is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. While the government cites national security as the primary reason, the broader impact on press freedom and international relations cannot be ignored. However, it is crucial to understand that such measures are sometimes necessary to maintain stability and security during transitional periods. The government's action reflects the difficult choices that must be made to protect the country's interests and ensure a smooth transition to a stable and secure future. As the situation unfolds, it will be important to monitor how this decision affects the media landscape in Burkina Faso and beyond. If you found this analysis insightful, please like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.